Hello, welcome to WH7 News. Today we will cover Ferdinand Magellan's ship returning from circumnavigating the globe. So how did Magellan die during the voyage? And where were you approximately when it happened?
I was in the crow's nest when it happened, and we were in the Philippines. And when we were there, Magellan had an urge to convert all the natives to Christianity, and the natives were known as the Mactanese. While he was there, the Mactanese had asked for our help in fighting the neighbors on the islands of Mactan. We agreed, assuming it would be easy with our advanced European weapons. Magellan himself led the attack, but however he was shot later by a poisoned arrow and died on April 27th.
Wow, that is terrible. I just have one more question for you. When you left Spain, there was 5 ships that you had for your voyage, and you only returned with 1. What happened to all the other ships, and what were their names?
Yes, there were 5 ships. The lead ship that Magellan commanded was the Trinidad. Along with that, there was the San Antonio, the Conception, the Victoria, and the Santiago. Magellan sent the Santiago to explore the route ahead, and was sadly shipwrecked in a storm. The crew members of the San Antonio, while in the strait, forced their captain to flee the strait and went back to Spain. We lost one of the ships in the battle with the Mactanese, and from the Spice Islands to Spain we lost another ship, leaving only the Victoria to survive, along with only 18 of the original crew.
Thank you for your time. We also have the helmsman here to tell us about the route that his ships took to circumnavigate the globe.
Well, we were wanting to find a western sea route to the Spice Islands. First, we set sail from Spain and crossed the Atlantic Ocean and reached South America. We then sailed southward, very close to the coast, in hopes of finding we were wanting to find a western sea route to the Spice Islands. First, we set sail from Spain and crossed the Atlantic Ocean and reached South America. We then sailed southward, very close to the coast, in hopes of finding the strait that would allow us passage through South America. When we finally made it through the strait and emerged onto a vast ocean, Magellan called it Mar Pacifico, or the Pacific Ocean. We then sailed west to the island of Guam. From there, we sailed to the Philippines, and we landed on the island of Cebu, where Magellan unfortunately died. From there, we made it to the Spice Islands and headed back home to Spain. We started up here in Spain, and then we went down to South America, found the strait, and went through the strait. We then came upon the Pacific Ocean and went around to the Philippines. This is where Magellan died. From the Philippines, we then made it back to Spain.
That sounds like a wild journey, and thank you for your time. Next, we spoke with one of the Mactanese that knew Magellan personally. Were you there when Magellan died?
Yes, I was with him.
Could you describe how the events of his death unfolded?
Even though the rest of his crew was against him fighting, he did it anyway to help us. I was one of the people right behind him when he led us into battle. We fought fiercely, along with Magellan, but he fell when he was shot by a poisoned arrow. I saw the whole thing. It was like it was happening in slow motion. I was very lucky to have made it out alive. Even though we lost Ferdinand and one of his ships, we still managed to conquer one of the neighboring islands.
Thank you for that insight as to what happened.